Complaints about the rising cost of living are common across China. The government says it's trying to help workers cope by forcing employers to hand out bigger salaries, but it's a tricky balancing act. If wages escalate too much,
from skyrocketing wages to changing market dynamics, we'll explore why China's once unbeatable advantage is fading. But don't worry, we're not here to spread doom and gloom. Let's discuss this shift's exciting opportunities for emerging markets and how businesses adapt to this new reality. On this eye-opening journey, we will uncover the truth about the evolving landscape of global manufacturing. Chinese labour has been historically known for its relatively low cost, which has attracted many multinational companies to set up manufacturing operations in China. However, several factors in recent years have contributed to the changing affordability of Chinese labour. Let's begin! 1. Rising wages. Over the past decade, wages in China have steadily increased. The Chinese government has implemented various labour reforms, including minimum wage laws and efforts to improve working conditions. As a result, workers' wages have risen, reducing the cost advantage that China once had compared to other countries with lower labour costs. China's economy has grown rapidly in recent years, and this has led to rising wages for workers. In 2023, the average monthly wage for a manufacturing worker in China was $1,100, more than double what it was in 2000. 2. Changing demographics. China's aging population and the working age population are shrinking. The country's one-child policy, which was in effect from 1979 to 2015, has led to a decline in the working age population, meaning fewer young people are available to join the labour force. This demographic shift has increased competition for workers and driven up labour costs. This decline in the working age population has led to several challenges for businesses in China. One challenge is that finding and retaining qualified workers has become more difficult. It has led to rising labour costs as businesses compete for a shrinking pool of workers. Another challenge is that the quality of the workforce has declined as the average level of education and skills has fallen. The rising labour costs and declining workforce quality have made Chinese labour less affordable for businesses. It has led some businesses to move their operations to countries like Vietnam and Indonesia, where labour is cheaper and more abundant. It has also led some businesses to invest in automation and robotics in order to reduce their reliance on human labour. 3. Technological advancements. Automation and technological advancements have increased productivity and reduced the reliance on manual labour in many industries. As companies adopt more automated manufacturing processes, the relative cost advantage of labour becomes less significant. Investing in automation can often provide long-term cost savings and improved efficiency compared to relying solely on low-cost labour. It's important to note that China retains its position as a major global manufacturing hub due to its well-developed infrastructure, skilled workforce, and extensive supply chains. While labour costs have increased, China remains a significant player in various industries, particularly those requiring advanced manufacturing capabilities and technological expertise. It is also worth mentioning that labour costs are just one factor influencing the overall cost of production. Automation and technological advancements are transforming manufacturing processes, reducing reliance on manual labour, and further changing affordability dynamics. These advancements can potentially disrupt traditional labour cost considerations and reshape global manufacturing patterns. 4. Emerging markets with lower labour costs. As wages rise in China, companies have started to explore alternative manufacturing locations in countries with lower labour costs. Countries such as Vietnam, Bangladesh, and some African nations have become attractive destinations for outsourcing manufacturing operations due to their lower labour costs and growing industrial capabilities. China's labour costs have been increasing over the past decade, decreasing its competitiveness as a low-cost manufacturing destination. It's important to note that while China may no longer be as cost-effective for labour-intensive industries, it still possesses other advantages such as infrastructure, supply chain efficiency, a large domestic market, and technological capabilities, which continue to attract foreign investment. Additionally, China is investing heavily in automation and advanced manufacturing technologies to maintain its competitiveness in the global market. 5. Shift towards higher value-added industries. China has been transitioning its economy from low-cost manufacturing to more high-tech and high-value industries. This shift has resulted in increased demand for skilled workers and a focus on innovation and research and development. The labour requirements for these industries are different, and they often require specialised skills and expertise, leading to high labour costs. China's economic growth over the past few decades has been remarkable, largely driven by its competitive manufacturing and low-cost labour advantage. Overall, the shift towards higher value-added industries and the decreasing affordability of Chinese labor is driven by a combination of rising wages, demographic changes, increasing production costs, technological advancements, and government policies. While China continues to be a major player in global manufacturing, its competitiveness advantage in low-cost labor has diminished, leading to a reorientation of its economic strategy. Strengthening labor laws. China has also strengthened its labor laws in recent years, which has made it more expensive for companies to hire and fire workers. For example, companies are now required to provide severance pay to workers who are laid off, and they are also required to provide health insurance and other benefits. The affordability of Chinese labor has been discussed and analysed for several years. While China's labor force has played a significant role in the country's economic growth and its position as the factory of the world, notable shifts in recent times have impacted the affordability of Chinese labor. Increased competition. China is no longer the only low-cost manufacturing hub globally. Countries like Vietnam, Indonesia, and Bangladesh have also emerged as low-cost alternatives, offering lower wages than China. Historically, China has been known for its affordable labor, which has significantly attracted businesses and foreign investments. As a result, some companies have sought alternative manufacturing bases in countries with lower labor costs, while others have explored automation and technological solutions to reduce reliance on human labor. However, it's important to note that China still maintains a significant manufacturing capacity and continues to be a major player in the global economy, even as labor costs evolve. As a result of these factors, Chinese labor is no longer as affordable as it once was. It has led some companies to move their manufacturing operations to other countries or invest in automation to reduce labor costs. The increasing costs of Chinese labor have significant implications for various stakeholders. One potential outcome is companies' relocation of manufacturing operations to other countries. It will result in job losses within China and intensify competition for manufacturing jobs in the countries where these operations are moved. Another consequence of the rising labor costs is a potential increase in investments in automation. Companies seeking to mitigate the impact of expensive labor may invest in technologies and automated manufacturing processes. While this can enhance productivity and reduce costs for businesses, it could also lead to job losses in the manufacturing sector as fewer workers are required. Furthermore, the affordability issue with Chinese labor may have broader effects on China's economy. If companies relocate their manufacturing operations to countries with lower labor costs, China's economic growth could slow down. Manufacturing has played a significant role in China's economic development, and a decline in this sector could have implications for overall economic performance. In summary, the changing affordability of Chinese labor can lead to the relocation of manufacturing operations, job losses, increased automation, and a potential economic slowdown in China. These consequences reflect the shifting dynamics of global manufacturing and the need for companies to adapt to cost considerations and technological advancements. It remains to be seen how the shift away from Chinese labor will impact the global economy. However, it is clear that Chinese labor is no longer as affordable as it once was, which is likely to significantly impact the global manufacturing landscape. While Chinese labor may no longer be as affordable as it once was, it's important to note that China still maintains a strong manufacturing base and remains a significant player in global supply chains. The country has invested in advanced technologies, infrastructure, and education to enhance its competitiveness in higher value industries. The changing dynamics of Chinese labor costs have prompted companies to adapt their strategies and explore alternative options, but China's manufacturing capabilities and market size continue to make it an important player in the global economy. And that concludes our exploration of the shifting landscape of Chinese labor affordability. As we've seen, the once favoured destination for low-cost manufacturing is undergoing significant changes. Rising wages, increasing regulations, and evolving market dynamics have made Chinese labor no longer as affordable as it once was. This transformation has profound implications for global businesses and supply chains. Companies are exploring alternative options in other regions or embracing automation and technology to stay competitive. As we navigate these new frontiers, it's crucial to adapt and innovate, keeping in mind the evolving dynamics of the global labor market. Thank you for joining us, and remember to stay informed as we continue to witness the changing face of global industries. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and let's get started.